Alright, we're going to start this off by saying, Call Allah, Yahweh, Shemi, Yahweh, Shabbat, that's all praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of the only God, Son, Jesus Christ. Today, we just going to prophesy to the wind. If you're paying the camera, we out here just trying to compel these people to come to the way, trying to get them to the marriage, right? And let them know that they're Hebrew Israelites, God's chosen people. All right, it's time to wake up and repent. Right?
Numbers 1 and 8, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers.
You see that? By the house of their fathers. Right? So you determine your race by the house of your father. Come read the Bible. We read the Bible. Let us read you some Bible scriptures if you believe in God. Come read the Bible with us, brother. Right? We trying to show y'all that y'all the Hebrew Israelites. That the Bible speaks of. So you declare your pedigree after your family by the house of your father. So it's not your mother. Whatever your father is what you are. Right? So we're going to prove how to tell if you are Israelite. Okay? What you want, man? Start at one.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
You see that? So God told the people of the children of Israel that he will set them on high above all nations of the earth. Right? How can we prove that he's talking to the children of Israel? Let's get 29 and 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
You see that? With the children of Israel. Right? So when you read Deuteronomy chapter 29 and 1, he's referring to what was said in Deuteronomy 28. Okay? Come to the Bible. You believe in the Bible? Y'all believe in the Bible? We want to share some Bible scriptures with y'all. Come here in the Bible. We read the Bible. I want to share some Bible scriptures with you. Right? So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and let's see what was said to the children of Israel. Right? Read verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right. If you don't listen to God and do his commandments, right?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You see that? The children of Israel will be cursed. Okay, so we're going to read through these curses and we're going to see what race of people fit these curses. Because who was with Moses in the wilderness? Was it everybody in the world? Right? It was the children of Israel. So,
that's right.
So only the children of Israel are going to fit these curses. So we're going to read through these curses and see what race of people fits these curses. Right? Let's read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
What race of people is cursed in the ghettos and the slums of America? All across the United States, they're cursed in the ghettos and the slums. That would be the Israelites. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the field.
What race of people was cursed in the field? In the sugarcane field, in the cotton field, right? Picking cotton and sugar and strawberries and potatoes and all sorts of things, but they didn't really make any profit, right? Where you at? 25.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
You see that? Get Zechariah 11 and 5. Right? He will cause you to be smitten before your enemies. What people get killed by their enemies and can't do anything about it? Right? Read.
Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
You see that? Which means there's nothing you're going to do. You think you're going to rise up against them, but they're going to have you running. All type of different ways. You got that up? Bring it up.
11 and 5.
Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
You see that? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Read that from the top.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
You see that? Who? Read this again.
Zechariah 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
You see that? Who does that happen to? What people get killed by the people that put them in slavery and don't care about them and they can't do anything about it? When they go to the judicial system, they get not guilty pleas. They get acquitted. Okay? Who does that happen to? Let's read some more of these curses. Let's figure this out. Read 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
You see that? So what race of people had their kids taken away from them and given unto another people? Right? Master Johnson selling your son or your daughter to Master Joe Henson, right? And you can't do anything about it. Who did that happen to? Right? Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
You see that? And you're going to be looking, where did they go? Is my son coming back? Is my daughter coming back? No. You're going to be looking for them all the day. Hey, brother, come here to the Bible, brother. Come here to the Bible, brother. We read the Bible. Come read the Bible with us. I want to share some Bible scriptures with you. Come here, some Bibles. You believe in God, brother? Come, let me read you some Bible scriptures, brother. It sounded like he said he was scared.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. Yeah. But he was scared.
Read 37.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
You see that? Who's in astonishment? People look at you astonished. Standing on the street corner with your pants hanging to your knees, man. What race of people do that? Like people just looking at you amazed. Living in the ghettos and slums for hundreds and hundreds of years and you just still making it. Just an astonishment. Read.
A proverb.
A proverb. Right? Read.
And a byword.
And a byword. That's what I was waiting for. Nigger, boom, jigaboo. Right? You just a byword. Who did that happen to? That don't sound, all of these curses we reading, that don't sound like a China boy. That don't sound like a Japanese man, an Arab man, an Indian man. Right? None of these curses fit them. Sound like a bunch of niggas and Latinos to me. Right? Let's jump ahead. 43.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
You see that? Hey, brother, you believe in God? Hey, brother. See?
You just smoking that thing in the air like.
You're defiling his temple. You don't care about God. Right? Hey, bro. Come get some time to the Lord, man. Come get some time to God, man. Right? It said the stranger that is, read that again.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall go up above thee very high.
Right. That's why you see all these other nations very, very high, living good, owning land, big house, pool in the backyard, basketball court in the front. Right? Rooms for everybody, extra rooms for guests. Right? And what you got? You're very low. They're very high and you're very low. Right? Who is that happening to? Who fits these curses? Read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
Right, because when we lived in our own country, we lived good. We was kings and priests. But now we just niggas and spits. Hey, brother, you believe in God? Come, let me share a Bible verse with you. Come here, brother. Where we at? Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Right. You go get loans, but you don't loan to nobody. And you get loans you can't even pay back. Right? That's what you doing. You getting loans that you can't pay back and they loaning to you. Right? Who is this happening to? This is not happening to Chinese. Is this happening to Chinese people? Is this happening to white people? No. This is what's happening amongst our people, amongst our communities. Right? Keep reading.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Right, he's running things and just dragging you along. Right? He's going to bring America wherever he want to go, and you're going to follow. It don't matter what you say. It don't matter what you think. You could go protest Black Lives Matter. Hey, they don't give a damn. Right? If they want to kill niggers, they're going to kill niggers. If they want to pass martial law and tell you you got to stay in the damn house, you going to stay in the damn house. He's the head, you're the tail. He's leading, and you're following. Who is this happening to? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall...
You see that? All these curses, all of these things that we're reading are curses. And he's telling the people of the children of Israel, all of these curses are what?
Will come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee.
You see that? All of these curses are going to pursue you and overtake you and chase you down and hunt you. You ain't going nowhere. Read.
Until thou be destroyed.
You see that? Now you sitting on the damn corners walking around with a damn Target basket with all your belongings in it, with nowhere to go. Why? Because you hearkened not unto the voice of the Lord to keep his commandments. The children of Israel have to keep the commandments or they're going to be in these predicaments. You don't have a choice. Okay? Go to Deuteronomy 7:7. Read that.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he command thee.
You see that? So all of these things is going to happen to you because you don't keep the commandments. Israel, you got that? Bring it up.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Verse 8. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers.
You see that? So you didn't make this deal with God. Your ancestors did. All right, but you're going to still be held to the standards. It don't matter if you don't want to do this. You are going to be held to the standards because your ancestors made an oath with God to keep these commandments and follow him. Okay? So you're going to keep these commandments or you're going to perish. Hey, y'all believe in God? We reading the Bible over here. Well, come here to let us read you some Bible scripture. Well, you don't believe in God then. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. And there shall be upon thee for a sign.
You see that? These curses are going to be upon the Israelites for a sign to identify who they are. Read.
And for a wonder.
So when the Israelites are wondering, why are all these bad things happening to me? They can read these curses and they're going to know they're happening to him, or to them, I should say, because they don't keep the commandments. They're the Israelites. Right? Read.
And upon thy seeds forever.
Right, so even if you don't teach your kids, go to Exodus 20. If you don't teach your kids these commandments, they're going to be cursed. These curses are going to fall. It's not going to go away. Okay, I just told you that your ancestors, your forefathers made a deal with God, and you're going to be held to the standards. It's forever. Okay, hold that, give room for it. You got that? Bring it up.
Exodus 21. Look at the book of Exodus 5 and 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for the Lord thy God am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
You see that? So if you don't teach your kids to love God, they're going to be cursed. It ain't no getting out of this. Read one.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
You see that? So you got to keep the commandments forever. I know you went to church and they told you you don't have to keep the commandments, but the commandments endure forever. Okay? Every day of your life, you have to keep the commandments of God. Go to the last page of the Bible. Right? When everybody is going to heaven and getting accepted into heaven. Let's see the people that get accepted into heaven. Read verse 14.
This is the book of Revelation 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
See? So if you want to enter in through the gates into the city of heaven, you have to keep the commandments. Jesus didn't die for you to go do whatever the hell you wanted to do. He died to bring you back to God so you can please God, to give you another chance. Now, bring it up.
This is the Baruch, chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Right. Because who did God give the commandments to? He gave them to Israel. Right? If you are black, Hispanic, or Native American, you are an Israelite. Right? Why do Mexican people speak Spanish and Spain is in Europe? You're not a European, so why do you speak a European nation? Language. Right? Because you was put in slavery by European Spanish people. Okay? Why do black people speak English? Because European Englishmen put me in slavery and beat their language into me. I am not black. Look at something black and look at the color of me and tell me I'm that color. I'm not that color. So why do you call me black? There's no country called black. Chinese people come from China. Japanese people come from Japan. Where is the country black? There is no country black. Okay? I am from Israel. I am an Israelite. I am a real Jew. You don't believe me? Let's read. Jesus was a Jew. Wasn't Jesus a Jew? Okay, let's see what Jesus looked like. Get Revelations 1. Get ready. Go to Revelation. You got that? Get Revelations 1. Yeah, hold that. Go to Revelations 1. Go to Revelations 1 and start reading at 13. I'm going to show you what Jesus looked like. Okay? Jesus el Negro. Okay? Jesus el Negro. Start at 13.
Revelations 1:13. One like unto the Son of Man.
The Son of Man is Jesus Christ. Let's prove that. What did Daniel 7?
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 13. I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man.
You see that? One like the Son of Man. I'm going to show you that this is Jesus Christ. Read.
Came down with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days.
The Ancient of Days is God. So it says, the Son of Man came to the Ancient of Days. Watch this.
And they brought him near before him.
Because that's his son. Right? He came near before his Father. Read.
Verse 14. And there was given him dominion.
You see that? God gave dominion to the Son of Man. Who's going to have dominion? Jesus Christ. That's how we know the Son of Man is Jesus Christ. Finish that off.
And glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, tongues, shall serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away.
You see that? So Jesus is going to come on this earth and reign forever. At first he came as a lamb, a sacrificial lamb. But when he comes back, he's coming as a lion. Get Isaiah 66. Where you at? Read that. Start at, jump to 14.
This is the book of Revelations 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Was white, so Jesus Christ here is woolly. White and woolly, like an old black man. Ever seen an old black man got white woolly hair? That's how Jesus looked. Come here to the Bible, brother. Read.
Like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as the flame of fire. Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Ain't your feet the same color as the rest of your body? When you look down at your feet, ain't it the same color as your arms and your face? What color was the feet of Jesus? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass. And if they burn in a furnace,
As if they burned in a furnace. That is very dark brown. If you take a penny and throw it in a furnace and take it out the furnace and look at it, it's going to be very dark. That's the color in the description of Jesus Christ. Okay? Go to Daniel 10. Where you at? Read verse 15.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
You see that? Jesus Christ is coming back with fire. Is fire your friend? Can you play with fire? Well, then that lets you know he ain't nothing to play with. He ain't coming back playing with you, man. Read.
And with his chariots, like a whirlwind.
With fire in his chariots like a whirlwind. Can you play in a whirlwind? Can you go run outside and play around in a whirlwind? I don't think so. Read.
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
You see that? So Jesus coming back to render his anger. Why is Jesus Christ mad? Because he died for you, but you still don't want to keep the commandments. He got on the cross and died for you, and you don't even care. You don't give a damn. You want to do whatever you want to do. So he's coming back to render what?
Fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
You see that? So Jesus Christ is coming back and he's going to plead with you with fire and a sword. You got Daniel 10?
book of Daniel. Daniel 10 and 6. His body also was like a bird, and his face as an appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet.
And his arms and his feet. What color was his arms and his feet?
And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
What color is polished brass? You look at it, it's this color. The people you looking at. He's a black man with woolly hair. Go to Daniel 7 and 9. What you holding, Ike? You can drop that.
This is the book of Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days is God. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
He had a garment on like this one, but it was white as snow, pure white. Nice, clean, and beautiful. Read.
And the hair of his head,
And the hair of his head. The hair of God's head. What was it like? Pure wool. Like what? Pure wool. He got woolly hair. What race of people have woolly hair? White people don't got woolly hair. Right? Black people have woolly hair. Which means God is what? A black man.